I received this question from Denise through email. People say that the one single monthly commitment that can make or break your wealth building is car loan payments. Is every car loan an upside down loan? We know there's a straight line loan interest, but most cars depreciate a lot faster than we can pay off the loans, especially if we take out a 7 or 9 year loan period. So what's the best way to finance a car purchase? Should people only buy with cash and only if they can afford the car in full payment? Good questions. First, what does Dennis mean with upside down loan? If your car value depreciates faster than you pay off your loan, you will need to come up with extra money out of your pocket to repay the bank. For example, when you sell your car at 20,000 ringgit, but your outstanding loan is higher, say 25,000 ringgit, you will need to fork out that difference of 5,000 ringgit. In other words, it is negative equity that might happen in any of these situations. First, if you have a long tenure hire purchase loan like 9 years, or you buy a car that depreciates too fast, for example, depreciate 50% in 2 years versus some brands that only go down 50% after 5 years. You finance the vehicle up to a maximum of 90%, 100%, or even more after the markup price, or any combination of the above situation, you might end up with an upside down loan. Back to the questions, so what is the best way to finance a car purchase? Should people only buy with cash and only if you can afford the car in full payment? To understand this issue, you must separate the subjects into two parts. First part, the car and its value. Car's value go down. The higher prices you pay for it, the more you lose. So whether you pay cash or you pay with a short-term 3-year loan or a long-term 9-year loan, or you only borrow 50% or whatever, regardless of how you pay for the car still goes down in value at the same rate. It doesn't matter. The buyer of your used car won't bother whether it is clear of loan. They don't pay you more because you don't have a car loan. They might pay you more if the used car is well maintained and looks good. So can we agree with this? The first part, if you want to lose less money, just buy a cheaper car. Buy a better brand that depreciates less comparatively. Or the best choice, don't get a car if you don't need to. So buy the car that fit your needs now. Don't make the mistake I made. I used to own a 12-seater Hyundai Starex, and it was too big for my small family. Now we can agree with part 1, the car and its value. Now let's get to part 2, how to finance the purchase. Now the second part is the one you want to consider, how to finance the purchase. Short answer, that depends on the rate of return on your fund. After you decide what specific brand, model, specification of vehicle you are going to get, the next step is to find out the cost of financing the purchase. We have done a thorough training on calculating the actual effective rate of a car loan, so check that out on my website at KCLau.com, or you can comment below to ask for it if you want to. If you have 30,000 ringgit in FD, earning 2 to 3%, you might as well use that cash to pay for a car loan which will cost you 4 to 5%. On the other hand, if you have a stock holding that yields 8% a year, you should take a very long-term car loan, like 9 years, so you keep your stocks and you earn the difference. 8% stock yields minus 5% car loan interest. Does that make sense? Okay, let me rephrase it. The cost of financing the purchase with your ready available idling money in a fixed deposit is 2 to 3%. The cost of financing with a higher purchase car loan is around 4 to 5%. The cost of financing it with your investment like unit trust, stocks or amanah saham, it varies and it depends on your investing skills. So in summary, if you are a good investor and you make an investment return that is way better than 4 to 5% you pay the bank, it is no-brainer to decide. Take the most extended loan that can offer the cheapest financing cost. Now I want to give you a bonus part of the discussion. The above discussion is based on the assumption that you already have the money to buy the car, which I strongly suggest that you put yourself in this situation before considering to upgrade. A car loan can only break your finances if you are spending your future money to buy it. That means you don't have the money ready for the car, so you take up a loan. to buy a car that is out of your affordability, perhaps to impress your colleague who just showed off his latest vehicle, then that's a big no.
When we come in. No, never.
Please refrain from doing that. Don't buy something you don't need with the money you don't have to impress the people you don't like. That's plain stupidity. Okay, I'd like to hear from you. Post a comment below. Please share with us how you finance your car purchase and the reason behind it. I'm KCLau, a financial author and educator. Be smarter with money.